to stop feeling lost in your 20s. Guys, the reason why I make these videos, the reason why I say so much every single day is because I'm realizing that there's so many guys that feels like, hey, I'm not getting money. I don't know how to start a business. I don't want to work 40 hours, 60 hours a week just to spend it and get an $800 check at the end of the day. I'm tired of this. Taxes, Uncle Sam, this, that, bills, loans, debt. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Parents home, no girlfriend, this, that. And this is the thing that I want you guys to understand. I need you guys to understand, bro. I know I talk a lot, but the prime steak, the ribeye that I tell you guys is that you guys feel like you're lost. I don't know what to do. I got my eyes closed. Where's my sight? No. I'm not going to sit here and feel sorry for you. I'm not. Because here's the realization that a lot of guys have to go through when they're in their 20s. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to give you a check. Your parents aren't going to come and save you. Your friends aren't going to come and save you. Your girlfriend isn't going to come and save you. Your brothers, your sisters, nobody's going to come and save you. This is the responsibility as men that we have to take. It is on our shoulders. I had to learn this so many times to figure out, how am I supposed to learn this? How am I supposed to learn this? And the thing is, truth be told, nothing was ever handed to me. Not one single thing. It was hard work and determined and grit. But as guys, we're growing up and we're telling everybody's telling you, hey, you're nothing. Hey, you're nothing. Everybody's trying to say you're nothing. You're confused. I'm here to tell you you're not. You just need a little guidance. A little words. Something to click in your mind just to say, hey, this is what I can do. So how do you get lost, coach? How do you not get, lost in your 20s? It's by number one, working hard. Here's the thing. I'm going to just say all three. Working hard, taking responsibility, and try harder. Here's the reality, right? A lot of people, jobs. I am not a fan in trading your time, 40 hours a week, for money. I'm not. 100%. I am not a fan of it. But what I will tell you guys is pick up a skill and learn business. Now, a lot of guys I talk to, they want to start their businesses. They want to learn more. They want to grow their skills. Yes, I get that. That's what I'm catering to. I'm not against going to trade school. I'm not against going to school, right? But I'm trying to tell you that there's certain realities. If you want to go corporate, go corporate. If that's you, do it. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. If you want to go to school and go to university and learn and go into corporate, I'm not mad at that. But here's the thing. Guys get in a situation. I was me. Example, I was one of those guys that said, hey, graduate school, let me go get a job. Until the job wasn't jobbing. We often feel lost because we're getting into these situations where we think we need to be in those places to get ahead. Well, I gotta work this corporate job because Tony and Samantha and everybody else went through this program and they got the job. They went to all the career fairs and they got the job. You get the job and now you're lost and you're like, man, I'm stuck in this? You're 21 and you're stuck at a system for the rest of your life. You get kids, you get a house, you get cars, all you're doing is making payments. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to tell you the reality of what a job does. Often I see people fall into the cycle of, let me get into this job so I can be this. And then all of a sudden, they're 30, and they're like, I don't know if I really love this. See, the benefit of working hard for a skill and learning your own business is that's the best way you're going to get ahead. You want to become a millionaire, you want to become somebody that's different. The best thing that you can do with your life is saying, let me learn a skill. What are their skills, right? Ads, copy for people. There's so many different things. AI, right? There's so many different trades and things that you can do to elevate your business. But this is what I'm going to say. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take you working hard for that thing. You can put that 40 hours into that skill that can amount to you having to do less work for more money. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because you honed in on what you should have done. So when I say all these things, I want you guys to understand that these three things, working hard, taking responsibility, and trying harder, is your only thing that is going to get you out of that whole I'm lost and I'm afraid of where to go in your 20s. That's what it is. Most guys don't even want to take responsibility for their lives. I haven't had to try hard for anything in my life. Oh my gosh, everything has just been given to me. Oh, like, you want me to wash my clothes in college? Mom, please, I don't want to do that. You're lost. I need a woman to take care of me. I don't know how to cook myself my own dinner. I don't know how to cook a steak. You're lost. Guys, you have to take responsibility. This was one of the hardest things I had to realize. As men, you have to work. It doesn't, you can't sit on a chair, you can't do nothing, you can't watch Netflix, you can't just watch YouTube and laugh and play all the time. That's not reality. That's why a lot of guys are lost. They have no hobbies, they don't know how to get out the house, they're confined to the job that they're working with, to the people that they're near, to the toxicity, and they end up in these relationships and they're confused. So now, you're feeling like the world is just coming upon you and you don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Well, I'm in a wrong field, I'm talking to this girl, I don't know what to do. You're not taking responsibility. some of the guys that I coach and always ask me questions like, yo, how do I get a girl? How do I do this in my business? How do I do this? If you want to take yourself to the next level, you have to step into the responsibility, right? People say, hey, coach, can you keep me accountable? I can keep you accountable, but I'm not going to be responsible for your actions. You have to take responsibility for your actions. And here's the lovely thing to know is when you take responsibility for your actions, you become more accountable to yourself. See, I used to go through the identity of saying, well, I struggle with lust. I struggle. I fall for a trap multiple times. And then I got to the point where I recognized, it's my responsibility. I can't put my accountability on another man to make sure that, hey, he's telling me that you're doing a good job. This is day 25. No, it had to be a responsibility of saying, hey, God, here's what I'm going through. I need to be responsible for my actions. Because all actions have a correlation. There's something that's going to reflect from doing something. There's a consequence on it. But that's far from the point. It's saying, hey, I have a responsibility to be a man that is able to surrender himself and to control his lustful desires about certain things and aspects of this world. It's your responsibility to get your money right. It's your responsibility to provide. It ain't no 50-50. It ain't no dating these girls and saying it's 50-50. It's your responsibility. I know y'all don't want to hear that, bro. I know y'all don't want to hear that. But all this hoopla about 50-50 first dates, that's cap. Because a lot of you guys don't want to take a responsibility of saying, I want to pay for this. If you take on a date, it's your responsibility. Point blank period, that's your responsibility. If you want to stand up for what you believe in, it's your responsibility to do that. You can't sit here and say, oh my gosh, why is mom not doing this? Why is dad not doing this? Why are they? And you're shifting the blame to everybody else except for yourself. Guys, we do this. Why do you think people are constantly telling you bad things about yourself, that you're inadequate or you're not this or you're not that? Because we're not taking responsibility. If I stand here and I said, you know what? It's my fault I got bullied. My responsibility. I have an opportunity to change my outlook on life. Oh, I keep coming in second place. It's my responsibility. Oh, she doesn't like me? Well, it's my responsibility to change myself for the better. Because regardless of how it looks, when you're talking to a girl and she doesn't like you, it's my responsibility to change myself, for the person that happens to come into my life will understand that I've prioritized myself before them. It was my responsibility to change my POV instead of putting her as an idol and put her as a pedestal to put me first. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Taking responsibility is the biggest thing that guys are afraid to do. Guys, we can't sit here and think that like there's so much things going on in the world and it's not your job. It's your job. It's your job. I don't care how everybody's trying to spin it, how everybody's trying to talk about it. It's your job. Wake up. Wake up, because now you have to take responsibility for your life. You have to. Nobody else in the world is going to say, hey, I'm going to take Justin and make sure that he has his hand and I'm walking him through his life. So when he's 50, he'll be good. This isn't the reality that we're living in. You have to choose for yourself. You have to try harder. You have to do this 10 times harder, times 77 times 10. You have to try harder. You can't sit here thinking that, oh my gosh, my life is this and my life is that. You have to take responsibility and you have to try harder than you ever had. You have to put your head down and you cannot look up for the next 6 years, bro. But you have to be present in that moment. So when you are locked in, you are still aware of that I'm moving in the direction that I'm going for. It's time for us guys to step up. I'm so tired of the idea and the debate between women and men. Here's the clear-cut directions. Men, we step up. We are in soft times right now. The guys are saying, there's so many things. The girls are making so much more money than us. They want us to provide. You're focused on the wrong thing, sir. You want to go have a kid? Go have a kid. If you need external revelation, do it. But if you're like a lot of guys that aren't teetering to do that, look internally. Look towards God. But take the responsibility of you getting to work, doing something. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you to cater to a job that you're not going to like. Now, some guys will say, do it anyway. And I get it. But pick your hard. If learning a skill is going to be hard, and it's going to take 40 hours a week, and it needs you to go do Lyft on the side, go do it. Invest your time and spend that 40 hours into yourself than building a company that doesn't really care for you. Just so you can be a W-2 worker. It's our jobs for us to wake up, bro. Nobody else is waking us up no more. That's the reality. Nobody's just coming to save us. But believe it or not, class is closed. Okay. Guys. I need you guys to tap it. Tap it for me. Guys, if you haven't popped into the Discord, go to the Discord. The link is in the bio. Just click it. The Book of Yay. Join the Discord, guys. Also, go to YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Turn me up. But I want to get to the one point that everybody's been asking me. Coach this, coach that, coach, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm doing a 6-month coaching program. Guys, it's a one-on-one. It's only a couple spots. Look, for the guys that are serious, go join the Discord. The link is in my bio. DM me one-on-one. And then we can go from there. But guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm only taking people that's trying to get off the bench and try to play the game and try to win. I'm not taking people that don't want to win. You guys ever been to a program and you look over here and you're like, oh snap, the program's good. Yeah, we're doing that, guys. So the guys that want to get their fitness right, for the guys that want to get their goals right, for the guys that want to demolish the dating game and go and understand how to go past the heartbreak, I'm that guy. For the guys that really want to tap in on their faith, I'm that guy. So I'm only gonna take a couple guys that are really serious, guys. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna see how you're at. But I'm only taking serious people. If you are the type of person that say, hey, I'm done with the fact that I'm losing at life and I want to win, the people that are locked in with the book of gay, we gonna win. You gonna look at your teammates and you gonna say, I'm a winner. But at the end of the day, if you come on this side, we gonna work. It's no BS. It's everything is daily, daily, daily. So guys, tap in. The book of gay. Go to YouTube, subscribe, lock in. But believe it or not, class is closed.